Alright guys, I'm back. I've actually been moving into a new place for the past couple weeks. I haven't really had any time to make any videos because of that. And I've actually made a Discord here to keep you guys updated, just in case something like this does happen again. I can still kind of post without having to make YouTube videos. And I will include the link to the Discord in the description below. So with that being said, let's head down to the charts. Taking a look at Spell on the daily, since my previous video, pretty much nothing has happened. You can see we did find support off of the 2618, but ever since that, we've been pretty much trading with at the same price. And this could really go one of two ways. A lot of times, Bitcoin makes a pattern like this, where we have a pretty quick drop down, we have pretty much a flat bottom, and then we have an equal move all the way back up to where we were. Now, from my experience, it's usually only Bitcoin that makes moves like this. Rarely ever do altcoins ever have this inverse Bart Simpson pattern, but it's very well a possibility, so it's something to keep in mind. You can see the EMA ribbon on the daily here starting to catch up with the price action. We haven't flipped it red, and we've been testing it quite a bit. But ultimately, if the market continues to go the way it's going, we could come up here, find resistance all the way maybe up at the 1618, well within this range of resistance on the EMA ribbon before we find another move down. And really depending on how bullish or bearish this is, it could just stay sideways like this, the EMA ribbon come down and test the price action and push it lower. Ichimoku Cloud is very far away from us on the daily, so it's not that much of a concern at this moment. We really need to break the EMA ribbon to the upside before we can start talking about this. Taking a look at the 4-hourly chart, you can see we've been in a pretty nasty downtrend since back here at the beginning of April. Here you can see that we haven't really broken above the EMA ribbon all that much, and when we did, we pretty much find an instant move down, which is not being held by this Ichimoku Cloud either. The cloud did flip green here, but you can still see that we're relatively far away from the 200 EMA here. So again, we do have a lot of resistance ahead of us that we need to break in order to find another move to the upside. The hourly really isn't saying much. We're pretty much in a consolidation move here, so we keep flipping back and forth between being above and below the EMA ribbon as well as the Ichimoku Cloud. For the most part, the 200 EMA is keeping us down. We've had a couple of fake outs to the upside, but ultimately we have trended lower. So to sum things up here, if Bitcoin and the rest of the market starts tanking again, this could very well follow it, especially if the EMA ribbon catches up with this and starts testing the price action. If you do see a break below the 2618, our next stop is likely around the 3618, which is sitting at 0005. If we can manage to hold this as support and see somewhat of a bounce here, I'm likely expecting a rejection at the 1618 or potentially all the way up at this previous red box of resistance, which is at the 1 level on the Fibonacci retracement. The 1618 is sitting at 0.002, and this red box of resistance is sitting around 0.0032. But keep in mind, if we do come back to these levels, we'll just be encountering resistance yet again, which could very well send us lower. And again, this really depends on the rest of the market. If we're going into a recession like everyone's saying, this is probably the most likely scenario. Even if this happens, it could very well, again, kind of stay sideways here and then fall. So this is all I have for Spell today. If you enjoyed this video, go hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so. If you'd like to join the Discord, it'll be linked in the description below. As always, this is not financial advice, and I'll see you in the next one.